One more time for the veterans in the house. We got 11 years for my boy. I started my boy 11 years ago, and it's been me from root to end. Check out this conversation. Check out this hair. Check out this successful journey.
But since some was around the corner, they've been giving them back out again. Well, they started next week actually.
When did I start your Locs?
It makes 11 years on the 16th. Bro. Like, it's
Being that my boy has worked in the kitchen and that my boy has been, he's been a boy in life. He worked outside, he's worked inside, he's just been around about Pisces. He just a nature fella. I have to make sure I get that Brent thorough for them 11 years. Now getting here and busting my boy down with my good dishwashing light cleanser from Influence, we got to make sure we clean Myra's toes. We've been working her toes. We've been working them heels. But today, we going in between them crevices. We going in between all that dirt that getting that grime. 11 years can hold on to a whole lot of things. A whole lot of stuff can get caught in there. And if I don't get that shampoo from all up in there, just making that hair look like a good Caucasian named Karen rolling on a floor crying like a fat girl, then hey, I'm not doing my job. I need that hair to have a temper tantrum with all that good chemical all over it. I was about to start. I was about to say, I don't know what you gonna do because I'm not cutting off shit. You cut this off, you gonna have to go to somebody else, and then I better not. You gonna have to unfollow me on Facebook and everything. Because if I catch a snippet or anything that you bald headed, I don't know what the fuck I might do. You know, I still walk through Hobby Airport. And every time I see a wheelchair, people think about you. I swear to God, every time I see him.
I kid you not, I remember that vividly because like I had saw you and like I saw your shirt. I'm like, yo, that can't be the guy. Like, I've been looking bro up like it can't be him. So like I ran up to you. I'm like, hey man, like you do dreads? You like, yeah. I'm like, man, like I got an appointment with you like this month. Like I'll see you in a couple weeks.
And now, here you are, killing everybody. Do people bother you when you're out in public about your hair?
All the time, man. At first, honestly, it wasn't like that, but it got like that the last like 2 years. Like,
What do you think it is?
I think it's just a length, in all honesty. Like I think like when they see it, it's usually like, hey man, how long you been growing?
I disagree.
Like, what do you think it is?
I think it's you.
You think so?
Yeah, you changed. There was a time you would come here, you wouldn't talk. You would just get your hair done, you would leave. You would come back. I can kind of tell there were things going on, but then you wouldn't say much. And then there was a time where you left, and then you came back, and that's when you were smelling like barbecue. But since then, since the barbecue smell, you've been way more vocal. You've been, like just very maturely a dude. Like you letting know where you going, how you want this. You just wear yourself differently. Like even when I asked you, I said, you lost a little weight. You say, oh yeah, I've been stressing. But before you've been like, I don't know, yeah, man, maybe. You like, oh no, I've been stressing. I've been dealing with this shit, but it's cool.
It's the house crazy.
Yeah, see, that's you talk different, you walk different. So I think that has a part to play in it. We know when babies and dogs see great people, they know. So when they see you and then you respond like, oh yeah, it's just been about 52 years that I've been growing my hair. They're like, oh yeah, he's a committer. You know what I'm saying? All of it says something completely different. There's other people out here, they got locks. Locks be long as hell. You looking dry, looking homeless, looking just left.
I get asked that too, like not often, but like usually it's other people with locks. They're like, how do they look? Like, cause like you, as you well know, me sitting here, it's been a while since I got my last retwist. But like in those moments, I'm like, man, it's obvious you need a retwist, but how do they still look like that? And I'm like, man, I can know Damian Walter, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you.
It's cause we trained it. We trained it.
Like, and I tell them, I'm like, man, like I feel like, and it's not me like gassing you up or nothing. Like I feel like you're the best loctician in the city because like I see other people with locks, and you see like over time them having. Usually when I see people come from here, like it's obvious, like okay, yeah, nah, like he know what he doing.
I heard that before. Somebody was like, Damien, do your goddamn hair. I was like, how you know? And I was like, I know your work, bro. I was like, okay. And hopefully someday we all as locticians and hairstylists can share that same throne and that same feeling from all of our clients. Feeling like that we are so special because we have done a great deed, a great service unto them, to where they can walk in the streets and just bust folks in the forehead every time they turn a corner. My boy can't even get out the car at the gas station. He can't even tell his girl, I miss you, goodbye. She gonna pull his ass backwards. It's just too many extensions to my boy. 11 years, imagine what has come about this thing. Now, my boy say he's had some loss. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Yes, he has had some loss, but we have done such a great job in prevention that his loss has been extremely minimal. I didn't ask him to say that. This was not a well-rehearsed situation. This was the truth and honest from my situations with my clients. The things we come here for is the ultimate level of success.
In the 11 years I've had them, I still have the pieces at the house right now.
What's that?
Like pieces of my hair. Like, but it was literally at the end of the locks. And they're both literally about that big.
That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
Like,
and it was just two of them.
And it was just two.
That's
like,
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I was telling my mom that. She was like, wait, no, you're lying. There's no way, like, no dreads.
None, bro. I had another dude, he's been 14, and he lost one, but it's because he got his shit caught in the door. So, like, when he was getting out of the car, this end part was in the door. So when he went to move, he just snatched it here.
Yeah.
But none of this broke. It just popped right there.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, sorry about your scalp, my boy, but my job was well done, you feel me? I hate to hear you over here got alopecia Keisha right now, you know? But I did my job. I like those shoes, Shonda.
Now, it's never my desire to hurt nobody's little follicles or hurt nobody's feelings, but I tell you one thing that's going to be, and two things for sure. That hair going to be good and strong. It's going to be good and long, and it's going to last all day long, baby.
And then your curl pattern is loose. So the braids and that, I mean, we could just do some straight hangings, and then from that, you get like a wavy kind of look. And you think they bothering you now. You walk around here with a wet and wavy bust down on there. I ain't gonna be like, wait, who the fuck is that? Oh, Afro Jesus looking ass man.
I mean, the texture of my hair, like, that's what I'm definitely glad that I do for the lot. But like before I got my locks, like the style of my hair, my relatives, friends, everybody like, oh no, your hair is too good for jet. They're not going to lock. And I came and have a conversation with you. You're like, nah, man.
It'll do it. Yep. But now look at your hair. What they say now?
To this day, like my people.
Yeah.
When you gonna cut it? Like,
Oh, they so disrespectful. First you can't do it. Now when you gonna cut it? And how many edges they missing?
Man, look.
People with no hair, I always want you to cut your shit out.
My sister, who's 27, no, 26, about to be 26. Her hair just started like solidly growing in, maybe like.
Now, let me tell y'all something. That's one of the rudest things I think I heard y'all say to my boys, people. Just because yours is unsuccessful and you feel in with yourself, you just can't be out here telling my folks to go ahead and put their stuff in the trash. That ain't gonna work. So, because you said it, now I'm gonna bust this thing down even more harder. I'm gonna make sure I put a little more Sally Sue shampoo on my boy. I'm gonna make sure that now get a little more Sudsy herbal essence, Ula Swaka Pow, and we gonna shampoo and rinse it right. Rinse it with a nice cool water. Go ahead and put that Arctic blast on my boy's scalp. Make that shit feel like it's running out of soul on his back. But that's not my problem. I came to do my job. Y'all gonna quit playing with me. We're talking that negative stuff around my people. They ain't used to that. They used to nothing but positivity. And if you try it again, throw it again. I'ma throw some more sunshine on this mess. Try me, baby. Check out that lock to part ratio. Ain't no big locks up in there. Ain't no married peoples nowhere, baby. Ain't nobody been put together, no polygamy relationship. And so my boy's hands long. We have to go ahead and put him in them two tight bundles for the braids, just so that his hair will hold that loose curl pattern. Sometime he could do some things, but this time it ain't gonna do nothing. See you later.